Welcome to the Cloudy and Rowdy podcast with Thomas Easter, episode 40. Here we go, baby.
What's up, Easter Army? Let's do this shit. The man. Bang, bang, bang! What's up, you bad motherfuckers? Welcome back to the Cloudy and Rowdy podcast. Episode, 39, I think? 40? 40. It's 40. I think this is the big 4-0.
Yep.
That's right. Hell yeah. Hey, that motherfucker, this podcast just turned matured in a motherfucker.
Sure the
Fuck yeah, man. Fucking,
what's up, man?
Shit, you know.
This look like the Apollo thing. Like you gotta rub before you go. I'm fucking sweet, boy. Everybody got rubbed this when they come on the podcast, man.
Right? Yo, y'all tell us if we too loud. What's the motherfucking what's it like? I can't see the chat room. You know what I'm saying? I'm fucked up here. Are we live or not?
We're live.
We are live.
We live, baby.
Okay. Well, it's probably just my shitty computer. You know what I'm saying?
That's a good computer.
I mean, it's a good computer. I just can't get him to twerk it out. You know. I can't get it to do what I want and shit. You know what I'm saying?
It's coming.
Oh, right there. Boom. Look at that. Cloudy and Rowdy podcast is live. Yes, sir.
That was a touchscreen?
Yes, it's touchscreen. He said,
yeah,
motherfucker.
I'm like, what year did
Kevin,
those come
don't
out?
give a fuck. What's up, homie? You got the young 40 ounce on deck. Can you hear us? Mic check. Testicles.
1, 2.
Cancer free.
1,
Cancer
2.
free. Oh, you know what? I can do it like this. Watch this. Bang, bang, bang. Oh, it froze. Look how shitty. That's my luck right there in full effect.
Of
It
course.
froze right when I was trying to do a fucking mic check. What a fucking piece of shit. Bang, bang, bang,
Perfect.
dog. We're in here.
Yes,
Hello?
sir.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No more sound issues now, motherfuckers.
Shout out to the great sound engineer.
Shout out to the fucking
extraordinaire.
$100 piece of fucking equipment I just had to buy for this young podcast.
Hey, well, I thought that little fubby thing was $100.
Nah, that little thing was only 60.
Yeah.
But it was, it was this big. It was a speaker that was this big.
Damn.
And you really couldn't tell a difference.
Yeah.
You know, like I had great plans for it. I thought I was going to be able to run a little extension to it and just have it kind of sitting down there pointed towards us.
Oh, yeah.
Because it
That
looked
would've
so dope.
Yeah, from that angle.
It looked fucking like
Yeah, I like that.
expensive and
Yeah.
like real professional. It came with that little fucking
I like
furry
it.
thing.
Yeah.
And it come to find out it wasn't shit.
It wasn't shit.
Like it would have been. It's very good for people who want to shoot self videos in wind.
Oh, yeah.
Because that furry thing.
Oh.
But like as far as just like doing what I'm doing right now, it wasn't about shit.
It wasn't
you know
about.
what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Nah.
I like it.
But
like it,
this thing right here, it's called the iRig Pre or some bullshit like that. The difference. So the last one I bought wasn't an HD one. So this one's a HD, and apparently that matters because it didn't even work last time. Now we can hear. You know what I'm saying? And I'm back in the game.
Hey, I like
what
it.
I'm
I like it.
Hell
I
yeah,
like
dog.
it a lot. I
Fuck
like what
yeah,
you got
bro.
going on.
Shit's dope, man.
Yeah,
Fucking,
bro.
Fire up one of these bleezies. Did you get
Hey,
that lighter?
oh, dude, I bring. Oh,
I think oh no, he
you
gave me
got
a
the
lighter
lighter.
to
Hey,
use.
shout
Yeah,
out
he
to
gave
the
me a
lighter to use.
Yeah, a little glow
brand
in the
new
dark lighter
look,
and
brand
shit.
new lighter to use.
Fucking you know what's fucked up, man? Is as we spark this weed,
Yeah.
there's some pussy ass cops in Georgia celebrating right now
Why is that, man?
because they busted a house, right? And them people had like fucking 300 pounds of reefer and all this shit, and they on that motherfucking. And that's how it is still in Georgia. Motherfuckers are still celebrating the fact that they busting people for reefer. And it's like,
This is so south.
you stupid motherfuckers, that's the reason your kids are on pills right now. You dumb motherfuckers. You make it so hard for them to get weed, they have to just get what they can get. So what can they get? The shit that comes from over the fucking counter, the shit that y'all call legal is fucking your kids up worse than any fucking reefer would ever do. It would help your kid. You wonder why he fucking gets pissed off and cusses you out? If you were to just say, hey, motherfucker, I'm about to roll this joint up. You keep running your mouth, you ain't gonna hit it. You You watch how quick that motherfucker shut the fuck up, start acting good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When your teenagers start going through them little asshole years, start smoking weed with them. If you a parent that already smoked weed, that was me and my dad were never better friends than when I was around 13, 14 years old, and fucking we'd split like a quarter bag of reefer together. He'd get a half quarter and I'd get a half quarter, and we'd meet in the living room, and he'd have a joint rolled and I'd have a joint rolled, and he'd fire one up and we'd smoke it, and then towards the end of whatever program we was watching, I'd fire mine up and we'd smoke it.
And y'all just be chilling
Like hell, father and son. Back when back when my dad would come home mad some days and just beat my ass for no reason. But then 45 minutes later, he could come in with a joint roll and be like, I'm sorry about that, boy. I had a bad day. And we'd be smoking a joint, kicking it. You know what I'm saying? Just fucking having fun. You can't split a fucking Oxycontin with your kid.
Right.
You can't go in there and smoke a bag of sativa with them. You're both going to be fucking flipped out. You know? What, are you going to smoke meth with your kid to fucking, bring out the ideas in his brain? Get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? The motherfuckers, when you shut down one drug, people go to another one, And that's why people are twacked out in Georgia. Motherfuckers are doing heroin, all kind of other shit, because they make it so hard for motherfuckers to get reefer, man.
Yeah, the weed. I went. My cousins. They live in Atlanta for damn near all their life. We went to go. I'm like, where the weed at when I go down there? Man, me. They act like it was a heroin deal. They was like, hey man, pull up on the curb. I was like, how much you buying? They said 10. Man, we gotta do all this for a 10 bag, man. Like, roll up the windows. Don't let nobody lean the seat back. I said for a 10.
Yeah, because what happened to these people?
That's why I say.
Check this out. What happened to these people was, no one knew that they had like a whole house rented out. They were trimming it in there and everything. This dude, the dude who was who's all the shit it was and whose house it was, he wasn't even there. He was in Colorado, because Colorado people, I heard, are trying to like buy weed from anywhere else except the fucking government regulated bullshit they have to do in Colorado, right? So this dude, he had a whole operation in Georgia. The only reason they got busted was because when they were loading shit into the U-Haul, a nosy fucking neighbor seen them and fucking called the cops on them.
Are you serious?
That's the type of shit that's going on out there. That's the type of people that are still, when motherfuckers wonder why weed still ain't legal everywhere and blah, 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 it's because there's still people like that out there that think that they're doing the right thing by calling the cops on these guys for having a bunch of fucking weed. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's stupid. They act like fucking, people who fucking deal weed are fucking, like committing crimes to get the shit done.
Yeah, Yeah, no, you're 100% right. They ain't doing nothing.
I apologize, people, about the camera not being perfect. You know, my OCD.
It's good. It look good.
It's I need to buy a camera stand. If y'all could see the shit I have going on right now, just to get
you got
that camera on
the camera. Let me tell y'all, he got the camera on the camera box that came with paper from the camera store.
I got that thing on it's on a fucking
with Johnny Cochran's the photo divider.
I was gonna say it's on a mail divider thing that would be on someone's desk.
Law firm.
Then I got 2 boxes of trash bags and some motherfucking piano books.
So what's up with the legs that holds it up at the top then?
That they're only this long, motherfucker. I can't sit that. It needs to be up here shooting down on us.
You should buy 3 selfie.
You see this angle?
Oh yeah.
It would be like looking up. It would be all ceiling in our chin right now. We'd be like, hey, what up, motherfucker?
It'd be pretty cool if you can hang something and have it hanging down.
Now, I thought of that off that little bar right there, but it kind of looks weird. I stood up there on a stool one time.
Oh, it looked weird when you look down.
It looks weird. It looks like you're watching a surveillance camera.
It'd be called Surveillance Podcast.
The
Surveillance Podcast. Have different angles, like you whisper, like, what the fuck they talking about? It's surveillance, man. Like,
just during the middle of the podcast, a motherfucker come up and be like,
yeah.
Like he stole some shit. You know what I'm saying? They'll be like, today's episode.
Like, who stole the pen? Like, you gotta remember for a prize. Like, God.
Our motherfuckers up here be trying to distract one another so someone can sneak on stage and steal.
That's what I'm
shit.
saying. Yeah,
like,
that'd be funny. Fuck it. Shout out to the podcast, man. 40th episode, man. How's it feel?
Oh shit, Pops is in the chat room. What's up, Pops Easter?
Pops Easter in the building?
Yeah. He's drinking him a cold one right now.
Hey, he just talked about his pops, man.
Right? Kevin don't give a fuck in the house.
Hey, you got a nice little fan base. They still It's still here, huh?
They fuck with me no matter
Yeah,
what,
they
bro.
do. Shout
You know
out
what
to
I'm saying?
Easter's fan base,
and now it's
man.
about to get stronger because I got the young sound and effect. I'm working on getting a lot, I'm working on getting like little bonus material and shit. Like I got this gangster, this old school mafia guy, Mr. Jack Farrell. Fast Jack, you know what I'm saying? He's beat every fucking body in the card game. Like every top mobster. Motherfucker beat John Wayne. He beat Frank Sinatra. He's beat it and cheated. All the top dogs, you know what I'm saying?
Wow.
And like he's ready to fucking Skype with we're gonna have a Skype podcast and fucking so then I'm gonna download that because I'm gonna soon be back on iTunes and then probably put that thing like on Patreon or something like that.
Oh yeah, yeah,
And then people that way people can donate to me like $5 and then they ain't just giving me money though. You know, like I hate when people just give me money, you know what I'm saying? Which I appreciate it. I love my fans and the way they are and the way they just throw me money and shit. That's
good fans.
That's the greatest shit. Yeah, that's like
That's the best.
But it does make me feel, a certain way. You know, it's
you
like
feel obligated to do something.
man, I feel like yeah. So it's like,
But you do pretty good shouting them out, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I do what I can for them.
Yeah,
I
you
mean,
do
I
real
went and
good.
spent $100 on that piece of equipment because I know they were getting frustrated with me not having good sound.
Yeah.
And now they can hear us from the mic into the live
So
feed
it's all,
right
yeah.
now.
Oh yeah.
So
And that's what you needed.
I needed that. And they needed that. They deserve that. Since
Yeah.
they check in and they keep viewing,
They deserve the best
they
quality.
deserve that shit. Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
So and then with this Patreon shit, if I decide to go that way, when they donate the $5, boom, they'll get that interview with Mr. Jack Farrell and then other shit too that I used to make a bunch of little iMovies about with all of us in it, shit we do around town, that Marty's trailer, I got a bunch of shit on my YouTube page that I could delete that shit and then add it on Patreon.
Oh yeah.
Or something like that, maybe, I don't know. Or just keep creating new content, you know what I'm saying? And,
Right.
And just give them bonus.
And that's
footage.
what you do. Just create new content. So
Keep creating. Yeah, fuck
that's
it.
the name of the game. Is content.
That's what we out here doing.
It's content. Content overrides everything. Shout out to the content makers, man. Some dope ones out.
I found this little. I got this new app downloaded. I've been making flyers, and
What's the app called?
should I tell everybody or what? Nah, fuck that. I ain't telling everybody because then they can just you can download the motherfucking app,
But you still gotta pay
You still
for it.
gotta be
And
fire with
but-
it, and you still gotta pay for all
But
the shit I've
ain't
already
gonna
paid for.
People ain't. They'd rather support you and say make it dope.
I've already.
They
bought-
rather. See, it's not about if the people can find it. The people can find it.
Well, I already
but they already
seen-
know you do dope shit.
I already seen one dude fucking.
Try.
He already he's good at. He already makes Joey and Joe Rogan and them's flyers.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not a big enough fish for him to make my flyers now, So I mean, he made me one flyer one time, and then and now he's Mr. Joey Diaz and Mr. Joe Rogan. So I ain't even gonna shout his name out, but I seen he made one for Rogan today, and I know it was the same app I used because of that blinking eye that in that pyramid that's on that app. I know it. They featured that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I even commented. I was like, oh, I see you're using what so and so, and then he didn't reply back and shit because it's like, motherfuckers think they're special, man. You know.
They always do, but that's
Which I guess we all do. You know what I'm saying?
But you should just.
But I'm
continue
just
to use
saying,
that.
$5, motherfuckers, and I'll hook your comedy flyer up, even a photo. You want a photo? You got a picture of you like holding a blunt or a bowl or a bong? I can make fucking smoke come out that shit any color. I can fucking put fire in the bowl like it's fucking lighting up and shit. I could put galaxy shit anywhere. I can do a lot of shit with this new app, man. I can fucking hook photos up. It's well worth the $5 I paid way more for the app and all the fucking little add-ons, So
It's
I mean,
worth it.
which is cool. Shelly Berkowitz, shout out to Shelly Berkowitz. She already purchased one. Shout out to my homie Big Brandon Bricks. He fucking he purchased one. I hooked his flyer up today for his new little show that he has in town. So I'm already getting some love,
Yeah, and just keep it going. Keep it fresh.
And that's it. You know what I'm saying? I did a few free ones for some people that I fuck with when I first downloaded the app because I was excited about how cool it looked and my talents. I sent one to a certain female comic. I hope she don't think I'm a creep or nothing,
Right.
I just think she bad as fuck. And the picture she shared that day, I was like, oh, that's a perfect picture for this app. I'm going to fucking sparkle it up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I threw some sparkles in there and shit and made her, you know, cause she makes the picture. Fuck that shit I put on it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you know how females are, man. You know, you never know how she'll take that
Yeah,
shit. She
yeah.
might show another. She might take it cool. She might be like, "This was dope as fuck." Show it to another female, and that bitch be like, "What a weirdo."
Yeah.
He just sent you that. You know, it's like, bitch, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
I ain't with
Like,
that
you're
bullshit.
right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to motherfucking
so
keep
right.
it moving, bitch. You know, and I know she around a lot of people because of how fine she is, and she can show that shit off and be like, "Yo, dude said they're only $5." Because I heard a motherfucker the other night say that he know a dude that charged $50 to do flyers. So I ain't trying to step on people's toes. It took me fucking all of 30 seconds to do that one today. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So it's like I don't fucking just yank people because you know, they can't do something. That's what
keep
pisses
it
me
going.
off is how people will overcharge somebody that's very easy for them to do just because they know that person can't do it. It's like, what type of piece of shit are you, bro? Charge what you're worth and no more.
And that's
It's
it.
if you want more, motherfucker, do an excellent job and exceed what they expected from you, and they'll tip you.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Tips are greatly help. Oh, okay. Then he can hook you up. That's how you get hooked
People
up.
should live by the mechanics creed. The mechanics creed is do it right the first time because the second time's free. Hello? That should be your fucking creed for everything in life, man.
Do it right. That is a good creed right there. That's a good one.
Right?
That makes so much sense.
I'm down like if a comedy club was to book Tommy Easter and I came in there and ate fucking shit, I'll come back and do the next show for free.
Oh yeah.
Like a motherfucker. I'll stand behind that creed and my word on that shit because
Yeah.
I come prepared.
Right.
I'm not going to go out there and just wing it because it's only the so-and-so or
Yeah,
only the
no.
what and what. Nah, man, it's a show I got booked on.
Yeah.
I'm coming with that motherfucker. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
You better
every show.
duck.
Every show. Every show.
Every show.
Every show. That's how I'm thinking. That's how it should be every show. Hit them with it.
You ever been on here?
On what?
This podcast?
Uh-uh.
Oh, okay. So this is Kal Hamilton,
yeah,
everybody, by the
yeah.
way.
I'm over
I
here.
call him Hal Hamilton.
Hal Hamilton and Easter Bunny.
And you from Cincinnati, right?
The Cincinnati, Ohio. Shout out to the Reds. Shout out to the Bengals. We're going to win our Super Bowl next year. Shout out to the Bengals. Super Bowl, man.
One of my best friends in life, Big Ken. Shouts out to Ken Ogden. He fucking that's his team.
Oh, yeah.
The Bengals. He loves the fucking Bengals,
we
dog.
love the Bengals, man.
But he likes Louisville when it comes to college.
Oh, of course.
He ain't Kentucky.
So he skipped
He's
Cincinnati
Louisville.
and Kentucky. And you can't go wrong with it,
Right?
Because it's a hood. It's the hood of Kentucky.
That's what he likes.
Yeah. It's
He
the-
went with Louisville.
But if
That's-
you don't want you because of the University of Dayton and Cincinnati, you be like, Louisville, yeah, like UK too, like much like Duke.
Right?
So you don't want them. You want some people who you don't know is gonna win but can fight.
That motherfucker's
at any
favorite.
given time.
This Ken's favorite thing to do in the world. Well, until his little boy was born, but used to be to rent that college football game, take and get Louisville and try to take them to the national championship. I never understood how hard of a mission he had every year, like because they're such a underappreciated team.
Oh, man.
So he was like, "You don't understand, man. I'll be undefeated for 3 or 4 seasons in a row, and they still won't give me a national championship bid."
Yeah.
I was like, "Damn." That's crazy. The game's like that real.
The game is like you had an easy schedule.
Yeah. Y'all are chumps.
Yeah,
So,
y'all
you know?
really.
And
Nobody's
he was-
gonna watch y'all.
And he was like, to get my player to win Heisman, it was so fucking hard because
Yeah.
they took. In fact, they would be like,
I mean,
"Oh,
you're
well,
going
he
against
played Louisville."
Alabama,
Yeah.
LSU. You're going against Oregon. Everybody knows there ain't no damn.
He was like, "Man, I'd have like 6,000 yards passing, 4,000 yards rushing with one guy, and he still wouldn't get the Heisman." You know what I'm saying? It's like, what? That's never even been done in the world.
No, but those games. That's why I try to play them, but I can't keep up with them.
I guess the chat room's froze in the motherfucker, man, because
Everything froze in the motherfucker.
everything froze. Hello.
Except that weather today.
These hoes stay froze. You know what I'm
Hoes,
talking about? In
yeah.
the heart. Cold-blooded bitches.
True.
Well, that new little chick been coming around her ass.
Who?
I want to just sleep on her little ass.
That one in the little spandies.
The one from New York and shit.
Yeah.
I don't want to throw her name out there like that, but god damn, boy. fucking Kyle monologue right there. The little pretty fucking
He
produce
he took it over.
Yeah, my new fucking producer
Okay.
over here. Hopefully, you know, if I don't piss him off too, right? Fucking bitches, just go for him. If this one goes for him, I'm gonna fight him. You know what I'm saying? Just just know that, motherfucker. Okay?
You'll be in a whole conversation like, yeah.
I'm gonna knock you out right in front of her and be like, now what? You gonna let me grab that ass at least? You know what I'm saying?
You'll have a whole conversation. You'll be like, so will you marry me?
She let Jimmy Hatt grab the ass the other
Who's
night.
that? Huh?
She let Jimmy Hatt grab that ass.
Yeah.
He like said some. They said some slick shit to each other back and forth, and she was like, grab it. He said, yam. I didn't get to see it, but he told me. I was so jealous, man. I was like, God damn it, man. What the fuck? I gave the bitch $3 to stay here. She didn't have the whole $5. She only had $2.
I saw you trigger.
See, well,
You
was
had that.
You see why
Easter,
we talk shit about y'all bitches?
Papa Easter, your son out here giving girls $3 a piece.
You see why we talk shit about y'all bitches? Because of shit like that, you know? True. She knew that I was tranced, I was enhanced, I was mesmerized by those thighs. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't keep my motherfucking eyes off those thighs. She was like, oh, I only got $2. Does anybody else have any money? She looked right at me. I was like, yeah. Bang, bang, bang. I admit it, motherfuckers. I went down like a bitch.
He said, does anybody else have any money?
She said, does anybody else have any money? She looked right at me. I was like, yeah. I got $3.
I got 3 so you can stay.
Let me get that. Let me get that to you. You know what I'm saying? I can't even say, let me get that about you. Let me get that to you. You know?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, that shit was funny.
That's why I keep my guard up, man, because the right bitch could turn me into a bitch. I can't have that, man. I gotta stay focused on my comedy. You know, I've already said, like,
it's the best thing to do is to stick.
Yeah, a little Asian or Latin chick with a fat ass could just.
That's why I say, like, that's why I think I go to the canyon and call all of my girlfriends for like 2 hours. Then I leave and I'm like, I don't want y'all. Before y'all ask me to go get something to eat, I'm leaving. I'm gonna start my comedy day. Cause I look at them like they all beautiful. I'm like, man, all y'all are my girlfriends.
I can't.
I was like, I can't be with one. Cause I'm just memorized. I'm like a fucking fish in the ocean. Like, oh my gosh, never seen even a combination of that.
I think I've been trying this out on stage, but I don't know. I don't know how far it's gonna go. Some women are right there with me on it. All right. But some of them be with their arms crossed and shit. So I guess that's comedy, though. I guess that's like, you know, I'm so used to getting just straight laughs off everything I say because I write more jokes. This is the first type of like subject, like type bit, where I talk about. I think women should wait until they 40 to get fake titties.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. And then I just kind of look at the room and see which bitch smiles. I'm like, right? Because I mean, think about it. You know, when they in their 20s with a pretty face and good pussy. You don't need nothing else, bitch. If you got a pretty face and good pussy, you do not need fake titties. Them little titties and nice nipples will get you through, cause that good pussy gonna get you what you need. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Pretty face. If you a cool ass bitch, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm just saying. I think there's a lot more ass men out there than titty men. And the point is, like when you get them titties in your 20s, right? And you turn 40, now your titties are 20.
So your titties are young.
And I'm speaking from experience because, dude, when I lived in Vegas, all right, I had this chick who was, she lived in my neighborhood. I won't say her name or anything, you know, because, I fantasized about her for like a year and a half. I'd see her come in and out of her house and go to her car because she had these huge tits and she was fucking her fat ass. She was fucking beautiful, dog. She was Greek, you know, them Greek women, you know, and she was 44 years old, but you would have never known in your life. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. She looked like Shakira. She had fucking wavy hair. And so finally my dream comes true, you know. I start fucking her, you know. We start spending time together because I start going over there and helping her with things and shit, you know. And so finally we start fucking. And one night, you know, I squoze one of them titties too hard. And she was like, oh, like really, like a horrible noise. Damn. And I was like, oh my God, you okay? And she's like, no, that hurts. Oh my God, it hurts so bad. She was like, and she was the one that pointed that out. She was like, I got these things when I was like 20, 21, you know, these titties are 22 years old. You know, they're 20 years old. I was like, fuck, you know. And she's like that, they probably ain't even what they put in them now, or they definitely ain't what. They're probably like the first brand of silicone
they
and
got
shit.
Like Nintendo ones and
They,
everything.
yeah, exactly. She got Super Nintendo titties. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Were they hard? The old ones seem to be hard. Every time I felt like an old implant, they firm up after a while. Too.
You know what hers were like? They were only about that long, kind of like. So yeah, it was like hard right here, but out. She had big titties anyway, so it was like the ends of her titties were soft where her nipples were. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. But right here, close to the fucking where you would actually like where you cup, basically, that's where it was. You could feel it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And and I fucked that titty up, and then it was like ever since after that, when we'd hook up, I couldn't fucking even touch that titty. I couldn't even look at that titty. I was one titty down, you know, all the time. And it was
one titty down.
I was one titty down all the time. So I was just like, fuck this, man. I would rather, and then later on in life, I meet this older chick. She's like 38 years old. She just got her tits done. It brought that bitch back to life, bro. She's fucking gorgeous. You know what I'm saying? She's got brand new titties, and you know, because women, if the pretty women that stay pretty through their 30s and 40s with the pretty face, they look good as older women too. And then with them fresh new titties, man, you can't turn that down. It gives you another 10 years, is what I'm saying, ladies. Hello? Because pussy aged like bread.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That shit's after 30, you're dead. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. They know it, though.
Bang, bang, bang.
You ain't lying. They know it. They know that. That shit's so funny.
Can't stick it in the tit. There you go. You can stick it between them, but that shit ain't fun. That's overrated, you know? All that is the bottom and the sides of your cock.
That's it.
You know?
That's it.
Unless you got a chick that can swoop it down and catch it in her mouth at the same time. She can like titty fuck and suck.
Yeah.
The titty fuck suck. That's a talented bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but those usually are so rare.
The titty fuck suck trick.
Those are so rare. Those are rare as hell to find.
Hell yeah, man. I'm excited about my purchase. It was the right purchase, you know. These dudes at Sam Ash, they don't know shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, they know about guitars and like stuff like that. Like, okay, the mixer board Kyle is using, they can tell you like. So when I went in there to buy that thing the first time, with the last two guys I tried out, they because them dudes didn't know anything about obviously about a podcast either. They had this little red box over there. It didn't even have a knob. It had 4 knobs. You know what I'm saying? And fucking these huge super mics and so then we bought the wrong thing because the dudes at Sam Ash, I was like, hey man, I'm trying to, get this thing that'll hook my mics into my phone for my podcast. Mm-hmm. As soon as I said podcast, they were like, yeah, man, I don't really know that much about the podcast stuff. I mean, I could tell you what this does for music. Every fucking thing I asked them about. You know what I'm saying? I was like, hey, my last guy I was using, he had a mixer like this and he used that for the podcast. He's like, yeah, I don't know about that, but I can tell you what this thing does for music. It's very good. I was like, I don't give a fuck about the music, you know, like Sam Ash, train your fucking people on podcast shit, okay? Because we're out here. We're coming. We're going to be there. We're going to buy the shit, you know? He didn't even know what that was today. Jim sent me the picture, luckily, and because he tried to sell me a different one again. Because when we rung it up and it said $100, he goes, it's not supposed to be $100, is it? And I was just like, no. Because I thought he was going like... I thought he was going to do some shit for me. You know what I'm saying?
You trying to get the hookup.
Hell yeah. I played right on with that shit.
We call as a hookup.
He didn't know who he was fucking with.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah. He thought he was going to be, but yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's $100. I looked it up. It's $100, right? Fuck that. He was like, I don't think it's supposed to be $100. I was like, no. You know, and then he was like, well, let's go over here and grab this other one and see. And then, like, we grabbed this other one, and they got one that looks exactly like it, but it's not HD. And that's got to be the difference, because I know I bought the one last time that looked like it, but when Jim finally sent me the picture of the one that he bought to make it work, you can see that little HD above the little 2 lights, and that's the $50 difference right there.
Wow.
But these fuckers, they just, everything you ask about, I don't know about the podcast, bro, but I can tell you what it does for music.
Yeah.
Motherfucker, I'm not hooking a guitar into anything. Unless Kyle Monologue decides to fucking, you know what I'm saying, play us off the stage. I don't know, you know what I'm talking about?
He cold on everything. He's a beast.
Kevin Don't Give a Fuck said it sounds great. That's good, man. I'm
See?
fucking happy about that, bro. 5 o'clock. We only got 30 more minutes to rock. Hello?
It's 5 o'clock already?
It's 5 o'clock, dog.
Man.
Get your fucking mind right.
Man, it's already right.
Hey, do you remember the first stage you did? You remember the first stage you rocked, kid?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, was it? Did you do good?
You want to hear about it real quick?
Yeah, motherfucker.
So, my mom didn't know, like, I'd be doing comedy. So, she had a dude who she was with for 20 years.
Get on the mic, Cal.
Oh, is that good?
Yeah, there you
is
go.
that good?
That's
Sorry,
better.
Kyle.
No, it's all good.
Thank
It's all
you.
good.
That's why you hear.
Man down.
Yeah. So I was like, I'm about to do this comedy thing. Linked up, got in with Gary Owens at the Funny Bone.
Okay.
And I'm like, man, I don't know what I'm going to talk about. I don't know what's going on. And my mom's boyfriend was sitting front row, and we go in the back, and Gary Owens. Here, in comes the whole Bengals from Georgetown training camp. They all come in. Chad, TJ, and Chris Henry, and all the rest, bro.
Rest in peace, Chris Henry.
Man, rest in peace. I met him once.
That's
that was
fucked up.
dope, huh?
Yeah.
Like, real life, like, talking to him, yeah.
That's fucked up. He went out.
Man, out his
falling off a
truck.
damn truck.
His
He fell
truck
off
and
the
his
back.
girl.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Oh, man.
So, you know, I was all fucked up on that. Rest in
Right.
peace, Chris Henry, 15. And I'm like, oh, okay, you know, so get back there. Gary always says, I go up first, and I'm talking about, when I say Chad Ochocinco is a nigga, Chad, I get up there, I probably got like 10 seconds in. Chad, get up there, get this nigga off the stage.
You got heckled by Ocho Cinco.
Ocho Cinco. I thought I could heckle back, and
Was it? One quick question.
Yeah.
Was he still Chad Johnson or was he Ocho Cinco?
let me see at the time. He was going into the transition.
Okay, so
it was
still
that
Chad Johnson. Because if that motherfucker was Ocho Cinco and you let him win a,
no, he wasn't. Oh, yeah, he was Chad, because Chris Henry is alive.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, there you go. That's how you know.
So that's that's how I time it.
He was still Chad Johnson.
Yeah. But they all came from Georgetown training camp, and I was sick. Like, golly, I get up there, Gary. I was like, "Hey, my Bengals is out there. You know, everybody do a good job." Chad gave me like 10 seconds.
And then what?
He walked
did you
up
stay
to the
up there?
stage, yeah.
Did you
and
stay
I
up?
started talking shit to him. And I was like, I said, shut up. That's why y'all ain't win. No, only won 2 games last season. Dang, I forgot that was my home team. And I'm like, yeah.
The whole crowd turned on you.
Man, quick. But if they would have had a fucking grenade, they would have threw it up there. Kill that man. We love our fucking 2-14 Bengals. We love them. And I knew too, but it was just a reaction. And then I had a show the next night at a white place, and it was still black comedians. I did that once, and I stopped doing comedy for like 3 years. And some dude, when I came back, he was like, man, I remember you. And I'm like,
damn, dog. Yeah. He
Yeah,
said I quit for 3 years.
Yeah.
Lil Shane in the house. What's up, Shane gang?
Gang.
Lil
Got a
Shane,
nice little
Lil
following.
Shane, Lil Shane been down since fucking what? 93, I think? 94?
Which
We met in the trailer park.
Nah,
Countryside Village.
really?
Yeah.
Now he living in a mansion.
CSP. Yeah. He in that thug mansion.
Yeah,
he live in Alabama and shit.
Oh, yeah, Sweet Home, Alabama.
But so they've heard my first mic story. It was at the Hard Hat Lounge in Las Vegas. But I'll tell you another like similar type thing. Was first time I ever knew I was gonna be on camera. That shit was so fucking nervous because that's another great thing about Vegas, man. I keep advocating, if you're a new comic, stop coming to LA and fucking with us, bro. I'm trying to tell you. Like I tell new people, why are you in such a hurry to show people how bad you suck? Okay? So what I'm saying is you need to get your motherfucking training wheels taken off before you come out here.
Yeah.
All right? The best place to do that, hands fucking down, I'm telling you right now, is Vegas, because they can put you through every single situation. You can live that open mic life. You can easily get booked on a show and know what it feels like to be booked on a show. Then you can fuck around and get booked on a casino show and really know what it feels like to be behind the stage and hear the motherfucker announce your name, and you know you got to walk out there, son. He just said your name type shit. Hello? All right? And then, like this story right here. This mic, the first time I was on camera type shit, was it's just a mic that still goes on in Vegas right now, and it's a great fucking mic. It's called Money Plays. And this dude named Mike Z used to run it. Shouts out to Mike Z. And I don't know who took it over, but I'm pretty sure Money Plays is still going. But it's a place we used to could go on a Thursday, and you would sign up or something like that, and then they would choose random people. And then the deal was, if you stayed all the way to the end of the show and turned in your slip with your name, then he would email you your video. You know what I'm saying? And they fucking, like, professionally, as professional as they could, filmed it and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And it was dope, you know? You have a fucking video. And it was like, oh, I remember just like knowing, like I decided that Monday, because we talked about it in the parking lot at Hard Hat Lounge, me and like my buddy Dan Hall. We were like, yeah, we're going to Money Place Thursday, bro. We're getting on the fucking, we're going to get a video, you know? And I just remember, once I locked that in my brain, I was so nervous Tuesday and Wednesday and Thursday, all the way up until I got there and like got it going, because I knew, like, you know, I was very new into comedy. I was probably 3-4 months into comedy already, thinking I needed to be on fucking camera. That shit's so horrible, I can't even watch that shit. I've erased it from YouTube, I'm pretty sure. Like, that's I had on a fucking gray blazer and shit. Fuck, I was so fucking nervous, man, you know?
That's what I gotta do.
But I did pretty good. I didn't fucking bomb, because I'd already been doing it 3 months. You know what I'm saying?
You did good.
I did good for 3 months. You know, like, like you can hear the laughs, and a lot of it was comics and musicians waiting to go up. You know, because that was what it was. It was a mixed mic. So a lot of the nights, if a bunch of the people were there to see the music guys, they didn't give a fuck about us comics and what we were saying. You know. But yeah, and then that's just another aspect that I forgot about Vegas. And then the fact that, what you doing over there? Fucking up full speed.
Fucking up full speed. Hey, that was 8
on
ball.
Your phone.
Remember
right?
8 ball MJG?
Put that ass phone down. Why you on Instagram? Why you on my motherfucking podcast?
This ain't Instagram. This is the first show.
Oh, that was where you bombed?
Yeah.
I don't. Yeah, that's funny. Fucking you know what? How long is that?
It's long.
It's long. Oh, I was gonna say, because you could send it to me, and I could because at the end of my videos I can.
No, this is a show where
I can put another link.
Remember how you said like you don't want to watch it, you just be like cringing.
Yeah.
Like, and so it just reminded me to take it off of. I mean, cause
oh,
it's
you
cool.
trying to delete that shit?
Yeah. Because it's cool, but it's like you
no,
know,
I've had shit like that bite me in the ass. You know what I'm saying?
right, and it will. I'd rather have nothing.
Yeah, I'd rather have nothing on the internet than half-ass shit.
Exactly.
Because you know, people see it and judge you off of it, and people can steal your jokes if they think they're good enough. You know, I mean, they already do that. You know, in town and shit. So
you ain't never lied about that, man.
So it's just like, hello.
They'll tell your jokes and say.
Or they'll fucking reword them and rearrange them and shit.
Yeah. Yeah, they'll be like, oh, you know? I said the word the, and you say at.
Yeah, motherfucker, this ain't Vanilla Ice.
Yeah, Milli Vanilli, yeah.
Smack shit out your motherfucking ass.
Milli Vanilli. Who he got going for the championship in NBA?
I don't know, man. I haven't got to watch anybody except the.
We've been watching a couple games.
I know but that's the only game I've only been watching.
Yeah,
I've watched Milwaukee and who they playing. Boston. And then I watched Cleveland get mollywopped last night against fucking Indiana, and that was. And I didn't get to catch. I've been wanting to catch the Sixers, because I hear that Ben Simmons kid is the fucking butt naked truth, dog. But I can't catch it. You know, right now, who I think is just playing butt naked is Giannis.
Yeah.
That man's a beast, man. Like I was telling you the other night when we were watching him, if he had a shot like KD, motherfuckers wouldn't be able to keep his name out their mouth. Yeah. They'd be like, dog, did you see Giannis? Did you see Giannis? Did you see Giannis? I've seen highlights where he dunks from the free throw line on people.
He's a monster.
He's
bro.
a fucking beast.
He's
dog.
the next
6'10" or 11 with the fucking 7 foot something reach. Forget about it. And the thing is, like, I can't. Sometimes I'll be like, is that him with the ball? Because he can get so fucking low at 6'10". Like, man, he backed Buddy down the other day and was low and did him. I was like, oh shit, that motherfucker can get that low. When he popped up, I seen the 34. I was like, God damn, that was Giannis. He looked like a guard, bro.
Damn.
He just gets down, and he can dribble good. That's the thing. Usually, them tall motherfuckers can't dribble that good.
Yeah, now they're getting elevated. Like now, like when they had
And
shots.
see, that's what separated KD. KD could dribble good, and his shot's golden. KD just really skinny. You know what I'm saying?
That's what his
this
downfall.
Giannis dude can dribble good, and he's like a couple sizes bigger than KD, and can go right to the rim on motherfuckers. You know, and he can bang down there and get rebounds. You know.
So the Bucks, you say the Bucks got a chance?
I don't know. I haven't seen any other. I haven't seen their. First of all, they're not like leading the series. They didn't sweep their series, so no. I don't. You know, I don't think they have a chance, really.
The Bucks
Yeah.
versus Boston?
Yeah, well, is it tied? But it's going back to Boston.
No, it's at the Bucks tonight.
Is it?
Yeah.
Ooh, then I'm going Milwaukee.
Oh!
Bang, bang, bang. I'm going Giannis, dog.
I think so.
He's a monster.
He's a monster. That is true.
What do you think, Kyle Monologue?
You're asking the wrong person. I don't know shit about
I know.
sports. Yeah.
You just been over there a little distant.
Oh yeah, no, I'm just letting y'all do your thing.
Are you not excited to be a part of the Cloudy and Rowdy podcast, bro?
You know I am.
I thought you would be.
It's at
I'm trying to bring you in on the ground level.
I was
It's
taking
at
care of some
Boston.
business. Fucking.
Listen, when I shoot to
I'm
the
listening,
moon,
bro.
When I shoot to the moon, you know,
Boom.
are you gonna be there to navigate it or what? Hello, that's
Yeah,
what we
man.
need to know.
Fucking
That's what we need to know.
A.
You know, I tell you what, you sure look pretty on them flyers, boy.
You got a pretty mouth, boy.
you looking mighty cute in them jeans.
what's his name?
That's from that fucking. You know, I know that line and how to say it, just because so many rednecks and people said that over my lifetime, and I know it's from Deliverance, but I don't know. I've never watched the movie.
It's a good movie.
Is it?
Yeah, it's really good. John Voight's fucking killer in that
I've
movie. dude.
I've never watched it. I just know that that's the line that he told dude. You looking mighty cute in them jeans.
Yeah. And you got a pretty mouth, boy.
You got a pretty mouth. That's the other thing. I
Yeah.
knew I was forgetting something. Yeah.
And then squeal like a pig, boy. Squeal. They make them squeal like
Squeal
pigs.
like a pig. Yeah.
Yeah,
Holy
yeah,
shit. That's all from that movie, huh? It's
Yeah.
all rapey shit.
Yeah, it's really fucked up. But it's good. Like, it's real dark and weird. But I kind of like those movies. You know what I mean?
I'll tell you what. I don't, because I know, this is how I know I don't, because the only time I've seen a scene like that was that Last House on the Left, I think is the movie.
Oh, is it
where dude rapes his nephew's girlfriend in front of him.
And he puts his head in the microwave?
No, they were in the woods when he raped the little girl.
Yeah, no, I
When he
mean, at
raped-
the end, that's how he gets back at him. Is that the right one?
I don't know.
Okay, all right.
You know me.
What-
I
Yeah.
see. I'll see a movie for the first time 7 times.
Yeah, you
know what I'm saying?
Keep
Dog, I'm a fucking stoned idiot. I forget so much shit. You
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
So, because somebody told me the other day a story. Oh, Mitch was reminding me of something me and him did the other day, and I was like, "What we do?" I would have never remembered that. I said, dude, you could have put a gun to my head and been like, if you don't remember what we did that day. When he was like, yeah, I did your Periscope one time. It was way back when I was having a park in Planet Fitness, right?
Oh, yeah.
He said he drove all the way to do my Periscope, and that when I got out to hook in the generator, the security guard in the parking lot, they must have already been fucking with me. Told me, not here, dude, get out of here. So I packed up and I shouts out to Corey Showtime Robinson. He showed me this park across from his house where I could park at during the day and shit, because it's always real shady over there. And so we went over there under that tree and did the Periscope. I would have never remembered that in a million fucking years, but Mitch remembered it. You know.
What were you saying about Little House or the Last House on the Left though?
Oh,
It
that
creeped
was
you
the
out?
first. Oh, thanks. See,
Yeah.
that's why I'm glad you're here. See,
There you
that's
go.
why I need somebody like that. Yeah, fucking. It was the first time I'd seen such a fucking like just graphic, rape scene like that. Like it.
Yeah.
And the way he was just like fucking looking at his nephew like, yeah, buddy, she's good and tight, and just saying fucked up shit to him. I wanted to fucking jump through the screen and just rip that motherfucker's head off. That's how it made me feel. I remember like fucking having a fire inside me.
Yeah.
I couldn't. I was like, damn, this shit's really got me fucking pissed right now. Like I had to stop that shit and like go out on my deck.
Yeah.
Damn.
No, yeah. See, I don't mind that feeling like
I
that.
couldn't shake that shit.
Yeah, like I like that creepy feeling sometimes. Not all the time, but every once in a while. Like the
Well, you like
original.
that scene? Go back and watch that shit.
Yeah, rape is a weird one though.
Yeah,
like
that shit's-
you ever see the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre? Like the original, not they remade it in the 2000s.
It was when I was a kid, and it scared me, so I wouldn't watch it.
Yeah, that gave me.
When I was a kid, I would watch scary movies until I knew some shit was going to happen, and I'd pull my He-Man blanket up over my face.
Yeah.
Until I heard no more screaming.
Yep.
And then I'd pull it down.
Yeah, I do the same thing like during surgery scenes. Like when they cut, I can't watch, even in a movie, them cut skin open with a scalpel.
So you never
You
watched.
can't watch that?
You never could watch
I don't
Grey's
like it.
Anatomy or nothing.
No, I fucking hate that shit,
Nasty,
dude.
man.
I hate
you
that
ever watch
shit.
the episodes?
Yeah, I used to watch it with my mom.
It's fucking
That
disgusting.
was like, well, when me and my mom was really like bonding really good, you know, I would come back when I used to work for the Braves and shit.
Yeah.
And like around that area when I lived with her in Cobb County before the flood, you know, I had my setup downstairs, but I remember I would come upstairs and fucking watch Grey's Anatomy with my mom. I knew that was her show, and it wasn't that bad. It's a good. The writing on that show is very good. So
Yeah.
and they got fine little bitches in and out of it. So
Yeah.
it's not bad to watch. You know,
I heard it's good.
How I Met Your Mother used to be my shit.
I can never get into it.
Dog, I was, dude. I used.
How I Met Your Mother was great.
Dude, I used to love that show so much that when someone first told me that Barney, AKA, or actually not AKA, actually Neil Patrick Harris, AKA Barney, was gay, I was like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
You're fucking stupid. And they were like, yeah, dude, he's gay. I was like, yeah, fucking right. Where'd you read that? The National Enquirer? You know, like I was just like, yeah, right. No way. You know, and fucking, because he's so good as Barney, dude. You know, you would never fucking think, you know, which I don't give a fuck, but it's just, he's so cool as Barney. What the fuck, Barney? You let me down. You wrote the bro code. You know what I'm saying? They sell the book at Hot Topics.
Yeah, he's gay as the day is long. I got to meet him once. He's a nice guy.
You did?
Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah.
I
when
heard he
was-
actually fucks girls too, though.
He's
Yeah,
probably
probably.
pansexual.
That what that means? I thought it was just bisexual.
No, pansexual means you'll have any sex with anybody, or anything really.
What is it that mean though?
Like you'll
Anything?
fuck.
That means if you
you'll fuck
caught-
a tranny, you'll fuck a transvestite. Like
Oh, that's a
you're into
pansexual?
every
That's what that
category
means?
of gender.
If you
and
caught an octopus in the ocean, you would try and stick your dick somewhere.
I don't know if it means
Suitable.
animals. It might mean animals. Too.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm about to say.
Fucking an octopus, dude.
Did you see that new octopus they think they found?
No.
I don't think it's real. It was like it looked like a black plastic bag. It looked like some shit someone made, and then it had like these rainbow lights swirling all through the top of it and shit.
I didn't see
And
that.
it like turned inside out, and it fucking took the fuck off quick, son.
Octopuses are crazy, man.
They got this new movie with this octopus coming out. I want to go see the Avengers last night.
Don't say anything
I
about that
ain't gonna
shit,
say nothing.
because I don't even watch trailers, bro. And then I heard
I didn't watch no trailers for this.
I already seen some piece of shit spoil some shit online and shit. In a box will creep you out. Kevin Don't Give a Fuck said the Lifetime movie Girl in a Box will creep you out and make you say, what the fuck? It comes from the greatest of all time, Pan, if you go back to the root of that crap. From the goat god, my bad. It comes from the goat god, Pan, if you go back to the roots.
Is it in Pan's Labyrinth? Get back to us.
I guess Pan's Labyrinth. I tried to watch that because wasn't it supposed to be part 2 of the one that fucking dude was in?
I don't know. I never watched it
Labyrinth?
either. The Labyrinth. Yeah, I don't know.
You didn't watch that as a kid?
Oh, Labyrinth was
it had
David Bowie.
David Bowie, rest in peace.
Yeah,
David Bowie.
there you go.
Did you watch that?
I've seen bits and pieces. I don't think I've ever watched the whole thing.
Dude, that was a good show.
The Blabber.
Huh. Is that the one that has all the puppets in it and shit?
Yeah, but they're like
Little
he's
creepy.
like stuck in a maze.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He was in a couple
And
movies.
then that, like
he was a
that
couple
fairy
weird ones.
bitch bit dude finger. She looked like Tinkerbell, and then that bitch bit him on the finger.
Yeah, I gotta watch that.
Yeah, I never
It's
seen that.
I don't know what it would look like nowadays. When I was a kid, I thought it was cool and magical.
Yeah.
I don't know how magical it probably does have like straight up puppets or some shit in it.
Yeah, I think it
But
does.
You know what? Another movie I used to like fuck with as a kid was Willow. Did you ever see that shit? It's about this little dude. He fucking he runs away from his village to become a sorcerer or some shit, and he's got like these little magic acorns and shit. Look, yeah, Kevin don't give a fuck knows what I'm talking about. He was like, these acorns can turn you to stone. And fucking he had like this little stick and shit. And he'd try to fucking do spells. And he fucked around and turned this important bitch into like a chicken or something. He turned like the fucking like the queen into a chicken. It was crazy.
Yeah, I looked it up. Labyrinth is the one with all the little...
And it had these
creatures
two
and
little tiny dudes, man. They were cool as fuck. They were CGI'd. They were just little warrior guys, right? And fucking one of them had like he wore the head of a mouse, like where he must have killed the mouse and cut the head off, you know. And they like and they were always trying to like jump in people's mugs of beer and shit. They'd jump in a mug of beer and come out and be like, "Yeah, we're ready." Yeah, that's how they talked. Riding on hogs, yeah, the motherfuckers were riding on hogs. It's wild.
That reminded me of the little dudes in Men in Black, the ones making coffee.
The worms?
Yeah.
Yeah, when I was fucking tripping that night, I went home and watched that shit.
Yeah.
And them
Man
worms.
in Black.
Them worms were cool as shit.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that was a good movie. 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah, all of them
Yeah,
are good.
3.
I don't think I ever saw 3. Is that the one with
Three's
just
good.
it's just the girl and Will?
But with young Tommy Lee Jones, like CGI'd, I guess, maybe, or
Oh,
somebody
okay.
that looked like
Oh,
him. I
yeah.
don't know. But, dude, it's a good story. They tie it into the first one somehow. Like, it's badass.
I gotta check
It
that
actually
out.
is a good story, bro. I don't know if people don't like it. If they don't, then fuck them, you know? It don't take a lot for me to like movies. That's what pisses me off about movie critic people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like... So, magic. If there's magic in the fucking movie, I like it. You know what I'm saying? It's apart from like the Harry Potter shit, you know what I'm talking about? Because they draw that movie out too long. There's like little to no magic in them. But like the X-Men movies where they were all in it, that X-Men 1, loved it, you know?
Yeah.
That fucking Transformers, loved that shit. Then my fucking trucks turn into robots with glowing swords, you know? What else do you need, motherfuckers? Batman versus Superman. People talk shit about that. Are you out of your fucking mind? It had Batman and Superman in one fucking movie and Wonder Woman. Get your fucking mind right. Hello? What a fucking movie.
Let me tell you this. I just watched Adam Sandler's new movie on Netflix. It's called The Week of. Dude,
I almost watched it last night.
it is the worst fucking movie
Of course.
I've seen in a long ass time.
It's
Very
him and,
good.
who else?
Chris Rock.
Him and who?
Chris Rock.
Chris Rock. Yeah.
Very
I was
disappointing.
this close to watching that shit last night. And I was like, you know what? I need to go ahead and get to sleep so I can wake up early and get all the shit I need to get done for this podcast. And we nick a time that shit today. You know what I'm saying?
We did.
From what they say, we sound good. And it's all good in the hood.
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah.
Damn. I need to go see that. So it was a bad movie?
Oh my God. Directed by Rob
It's on
Schneider.
Netflix.
It's so bad. Like, dude, I was pissed off at the end of it. And I didn't even, like, I pay for my subscription, but I didn't even, like, pay for it, like, rent it off of iTunes or buy a ticket.
Damn.
But I felt like I wanted a refund. Like, Netflix owes me a couple dollars for how shitty that movie is. That's how bad it is.
Oh, my God.
Yep.
You know that I learned through this little beautiful light-skinned chick last night that got on stage. Did you see her come in late?
No.
Oh, man. She was perfect, dog. And she was talking about how these motherfuckers, and let me go ahead and just say it how she said it. You know what I'm saying? I can't drop the N-bomb, but I'll just say the hood, okay? The hood done fucked up MoviePass, all right? Check out what these motherfuckers done figured out you could do. And they've ruined it now. It's too late. There ain't no going back to how it was. They figured out that you could, because MoviePass you would book a movie and then they would load $16.50 on that little card, and then you 5-minute countdown, and then you go up in there and check in. You know what I'm saying? And you use that card to swipe for the ticket. They figured out that you could check in online. Walk up there and show them I checked in online with MoviePass, and then walk past them, and then they would use the $16.50 on concessions. And was just knocking the theaters dead on fucking $16.50 worth of free concessions. Every day, too, because, at first MoviePass was $10 a month, and you could see a different movie every single day.
Now, what is it?
You can only see 4 a month.
4 movies a month?
Yeah. And it's still $10 a month, and then there's some new little shit you got to do. Oh, you got to send a picture of you with your ticket or some shit. Or you got to send a picture of you at the booth or something before they'll load the money or something weird. Like, they fucked it all the way up, dog. All the way up.
We always got a cure.
Yeah, they fucked up Redbox.
What happened to Redbox?
Dog, when I went back to town for Christmas, I tried to rent the goddamn South Park game because I knew it was like this little weird game. It's funny. It's kind of like the cartoon, but you just kind of press a button here and there, right?
Yeah,
and it's funny, and I wanted my mom to see it. Dude, I went to rent the shit, and when it came out, it was a printed piece of paper. They figured out that Redbox only reads that little checkered-looking bullshit, right? So they put the game face down on a copy machine. Make a copy, cut that circle out, and put it in the fucking plastic. And when they stick it in there, it would read that black and white checkered thing, and it think it got the fucking CD back. And so when I rented the fucking South Park game in 3 different machines, it came out a piece of paper, a copy. And I'm like, Netflix, you make so much money, and all you people that do all this shit, you're so smart, right? You didn't think to put a little, add a little bit more money to all your machines and add a little weight system to it. So when that motherfucker slides in there as a piece of paper, that thing knows, oh, there's not a disc in here. This isn't the right weight. And it spits it back out. Stupid motherfuckers. No. Instead, they accused me of trying to steal one of the fucking games off one of the machines. I was like, motherfucker. Oh, I was fucking pissed off. You know what I'm saying? Said they was going to charge me $80. I was like, first of all, the game ain't $80. Anywhere. Any fucking where.
Why did he try to do that to you, man?
Because I told, man, my luck.
That's funny.
So
that sounds like everybody's luck, man. I'm sorry you're going through that.
Hey, I just keep it pushing, bro. Like I did with this podcast. Yeah. For like 3-4 weeks straight, I was solo. It was just me and the phone.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? Fucking and I didn't have the little fucking machine. I didn't have the sound. I didn't have Kyle. I'm gonna go and buy my own mixer like what he's got and shit. So that way,
you was about to say
that way he don't have to bring his anymore.
I thought you was about to say I'm about to go buy my own Kyle, so that way he don't
like to bring his. He knew what I was about to say. Look, he's got something loaded. But and he shouldn't have to. Fuck it, man. If I want this shit to, what people say, if you want shit done the right way, you got to do it yourself, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yourself.
And
that's the best speech.
And so then if I get my equipment and he don't even have to bring his, all he has to do is show up and be there and be square. Hello, be a little more, involved. Next time.
I just don't want to talk.
He obviously
over
don't feel good right now or something.
Well, yeah, I'm going through some shit, but other than that, I like to just produce.
I know when you.
Yeah.
I mean,
because you didn't come in like, "What's up, bro?" Fucking boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
Hey, you going to Sam Ash? Let me go with you. That's usually you're like, "You going to Sam Ash?" All right, man. I'm gonna go in there and set up, bro.
I'm getting off Xanax, so it's fucking my head up a bit.
Oh yeah, that's the thing. Damn, we should talk a little about that. My mom was prescribed it because she gets nervous her whole life. Holy shit. We got 1 minute. All right, tell them where they can find you, bro.
Hey, find me at Kal Kal Hamilton everything. Kal Hamilton, Cincinnati, Ohio. Shout out to my son. Shout out to Easter. Shout out to the Cloudy&Rowdy. Shout out to Marty. Shout out to Kyle in the back, the dopest sound system. Appreciate you having me on, boy. Happy 40th episode.
Hell yeah, that's right. It was the 40th episode. Thanks for fucking staying with us, everybody, and staying patient. Like I said, I'm always try to improve because I feel y'all deserve it. You know what I'm saying? The Easter Army is the real deal, and I love each and every one of you bad motherfuckers. We family, son. Huh? Bang, bang, bang.